Hello everyone, my name is Angelica Biaca Espra and today I will discuss the continuation of our topic which is the safety issues and the use of ICT including e-safety rules. So we all know that network management is the process of administering and managing computer networks. Services provided by this discipline include fault analysis, performance management, provisioning of networks, and maintaining quality of service. So we have a lot to consider in network management. So what are they? We have here safety in the use of network in schools. Second, password policy. Third, personal mobile phones and mobile devices. And the last one is cameras. So let's go first in safety in the use of network in school. So the first thing that is need to do is you'll make sure that no one should log in as another user. So it is very necessary that you have to prevent unauthorized access because it will end it up of stealing important data. So what data could be possibly stolen? So possibly the digital information stored in computers where the other user can obtain confidential informations. The second one is require all users to always log off when they have finished working. So it is really necessary that users should log off after they finish working because it will ensure that your work is safe and your files are closed properly. If your desktop computer unexpectedly shuts off, then you might lose data if you didn't log off. And other than that, there are possibility that if a computer user fails to log off, then the system will be accessible to all. So the third one is maintain equipment to ensure health and safety. So by doing that is you need to plan and include scheduled inspections, repairs, and replacement to make sure everything continues to work. But if things go wrong or breakdowns occur unexpectedly, then this demands unplanned action to be taken to get things up and running again. Number four, provide students with access to content and resources through guide e-learning. In today's pandemic, students are required to use of electronic technology in learning and also in teaching. So, by letting students to have access on it and by having it could help them learn and be productive on their study. By the guidance of a teacher, then it could able to create an interactive discussion and can encourage students in order to have an effective methods in teaching. Number five, set up a clear disaster recovery system in place for critical data that includes secure remote backup of critical data. So you need to set up a clear disaster recovery system because it helps recover following major disruption and could help back up a crucial data for its protection. And we all know that a regular data backup, preferably daily or weekly, saves your important files from inevitable data loss situations due to common events such as a system crash, malware infection, hardware drive corruption, and failure. Number six, secure wireless network to appropriate standards suitable for educational use. Network inside a campus because it will help learners to connect their computers anywhere on campus where there is proximity to an access point. And also wireless access point are positioned so students can move desks around during classroom projects and so teacher can move from room to room. Number seven, install all computer equipments professionally and meet health and safety standards. It is important that you need to install computers equipments professionally because it will affect the performance of your computer if it is poorly installed. But if you find installation procedure too complicated, then you can ask professional to install it or help you with it. Number eight, review the school ICT system regularly with regard to health and safety security. The school ICT system should be reviewed regularly as part of the review of the school's health and safety and also the child protection policies. It is suggested that the annual report and school prospectus should contain a summary of the school's policy on ICT safety for the benefit of parents. So let's move on to password policy. Number 1. Only authorized user will have individual passwords. Users are not permitted to disclose their password unless they got permission from the owner from the management. The equipment that keeps the personal information shall be locked when unattended to prevent unauthorized access. You should not share password with anyone you don't trust completely. That's especially true of password to accounts that contain sensitive information or that can be used to impersonate you, like email and social media. Computers should be set to a timeout if they become unused for a certain period of time. Setting timeout to your computer will help its system to stop memory hog from causing problems and give you a smoother and faster experience. The next one is personal mobile phones and mobile devices. Number 1, all mobile phones shall be kept away in a box away from the children or learners, and access is only allowed at break time or at the end of the class when needed during the class period. The use of cell phones during breaks prevents students from losing attention in class and allows them to maintain necessary communications with their parents, as well as provides them with the advantage of e-learning tools. That is why it is important that the phones should be kept away from the children or from the learners. The last one is cameras. Number 1, taking pictures only from parents or caregivers and not from any other family member or friends while the child attends class. It means that the content of the pictures that they take should shown to the parents first and foremost and not other people so that the child's privacy will not get violated. Number 2, any picture taken of children shall be on camera solely for the purpose. It means that any picture that was taken should only be kept as documentation or personal purposes and not to be sold, spread, or turned into something else. This is to protect the children's privacy and identity. So that's the end of my discussion. Thank you for listening.